I love you too. Hey, oh, I know my boss. I call you 25 times from last night, and now you don't answer me. Why? Why? I'm eating now, drooling now, driving. I love you. Call me back when you see this video. My wife, she don't love me anymore. My life, that's why my wife love me anymore. Bye. Call me back, honey. Honey, I love you, spoon. I love you, my pumpkin. I love you. I love you. I'm done. I'm numb now. I'm going to sleep. I love you, and I'll wake up and call you back. Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. What up? What up? What up, Dave? Dave? Why call me Dave? Dave? Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. I'm tiger. I'm gorilla. Call me back, baby, please. I call you love.